that a DVD?
It's a copy of Yoshi's Island DS. You freaking jerk. Ugh.
Hey guys, Thomas here, and welcome to Weeb Wars, the only game show where both the host and the guest feel uncomfortable being here. Tonight's guest is a guy who's such a big Death Note fan that he played a Nintendo DS game of it that was only in Japanese, so he had to take a picture of every dialogue with his phone to translate it somehow. Welcome, Segan Sr. from DuoReview.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Tell me, where did you come up with the name of Enderboy 221?
Oh gosh, I didn't even know you could see that. That was like a long time ago when I was still playing Minecraft and stuff, and I used that because I thought it was a cool sounding username, and now I sincerely regret it. Oh my gosh, ugh.
I didn't read this, sadly, because I didn't have time. But you're a published author, I
see. That's the first one of the first things that pops up when you put my name in too. So I wrote a book when I was like 13. I actually got to write that instead of going to class, but I have not read it in years, and I am terrified to even look at it. I don't want to know what's in it. I only read the description lately, and that was enough to tell me it wasn't good.
Now that I've disarmed you with my charming banter, it's time to introduce to you what we're going to be doing today. So we'll be playing a game, but the winner doesn't get anything. Instead, the loser gets something, and that something is being punished by the Machine of Madness. Now, let's see what weird and quirky game we're gonna get this time. Number 4. Anime Scene It. Both players pick out 10 scenes from different anime and recreate them in video and picture form. The other has to guess which anime the first person is recreating.
So I'll start with an image. So as you can tell, I might have used my avatar, since that's what I usually use on my channel for stuff. So I used that for the stills for the most part.
What the actual fuck? Angel Beats.
It is Angel Beats.
It looks nothing like it.
It's more of an interpretive image, you know?
Actually, for you, I have 2 versions of the pictures. Unedited ones and edited ones.
Let's not take the risk for this one, you know? I feel like I don't even have to guess what anime this is, because I feel like that's Mob Psycho 100.
It is.
If anything, that's Dimple specifically, correct?
Yeah.
I possibly could have gotten that one, because that one looks like it's possible.
Yeah, it has the like red cheeks.
It could have been because you could have been Pikachu as well, theoretically, you know.
All of the things are like actual scenes from the anime itself, so I don't really remember Pikachu being menacingly staring down towards the camera.
You know what? That's fair, you know. I hope you recognize where this one's from, because I think it should be kind of obvious as long as you pay attention to certain aspects of it. It's me. I'm under a fierce psychological attack. It's eating away at my very soul. My soul, I say.
It had the zoom in to die, then a phone call.
Yes.
I was thinking maybe Soul Eater because the soul, but they didn't have cell phones there.
That cell phone is used quite a bit in the show.
Mirai Nikki?
It is not Mirai Nikki, it's Steins Gate.
God damn it!
It's the scene where Rukako's in the dress and Hoenn sees him in the dress, or sees him in the dress, and pulls his phone out and goes, "Oh, I'm under a fierce psychological attack." Okay, I'm gonna play through it. Let's see.
Oh.
I love it so much, dude. I know exactly what it is, but first let me just say that ketchup, perfect. But that's Tokyo Ghoul, one of the last episodes when he was getting tortured.
I think it was 12, yeah.
What you should have picked for that was one of like the slice of life scenes or something, because I probably wouldn't have remembered that. I remembered all the screwed up stuff from Tokyo Ghoul though.
Well, I didn't want to pick something that you don't know. Where's the fun in that?
I'm gonna send you a pretty obvious image next.
Okay. Oh god, it's your avatar again. I feel like if you know the scene itself, then it's super obvious, but all I can see right here is some random European Union office space with a pink filter and your avatar in the middle.
The color is the most important part, and the background is literally about what the background looks like. This shot is used in like every thumbnail that the show gets used for. It's used like every time it's referenced, and it's of the most important character in the show.
Mirai Nikki.
Yes, it is Future Diary. This is like the main scene everybody uses, this picture of her like holding her face and then being up close to the screen.
I mean, I kinda get it now, but like, boy, you're not getting the edited ones then.
Okay, I know exactly what this scene is from. It's from One Punch Man. It's that scene where he punches Speed of Sound Sonic right in the, you know.
Yeah.
You've like picked the worst shows possible so far because all of them I've rewatched. Well, time to send another video clip. I'm gonna send you a really obvious one. You will know what it is the second you see it, like without a doubt.
You're building it up too much. Stop.
I'm sorry.
Ah, you did it. Okay, yeah, it's Death Note.
Yes, it's the potato chip scene. Now I got your video clip open, so let's watch it.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh gosh, I'm trying. What is this? Oh my god. I actually didn't recognize that immediately. That's not good.
It takes place outside, not inside.
I'm guessing there's a dog involved or something. That's what it looks like, at least. I don't think it'd be JoJo's.
It's a famous scene, but looking back, I can see how it's pretty hard to guess.
I'm gonna give it like 1 minute, and if I can't decide, then I'm just gonna give up. You know what? My guess is Cowboy Bebop, I guess.
It's Attack on Titan.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that.
So this is the scene where she has to run, collapses, and then chops at Krista because she brought her bread or something.
Oh, okay, I can see how that works then. I'm gonna send you one of the potentially hardest images I have.
Outside.
Yes.
Blonde hair.
Looking out the window as well.
The first thing that popped into my mind, for some reason, was Promised Neverland.
The chair is really important to this scene, by the way.
I have a feeling like it might be Code Geass.
The yellow hair isn't necessarily representative of just the hair. It could be representative of something else going on.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, just think about, like, characters with prominent yellow. Like, you know, like, that's something that'd be a major element of their design.
Oh, he's see-through.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing pops to my mind, to be honest.
Yeah, this is a pretty
I'm
specific
gonna say
scene.
Boku no Pico.
It is not Boku no Pico.
Okay, but what is it? I can't
It
get
is
it.
Assassination Classroom. So this scene was taking place during one of the earlier episodes, and Koro-sensei was helping them study.
So this should be the easiest. I'd be very disappointed if you didn't get it. She's our lab's only female member. Redacted. And next, our third member, Super Haka. Redacted.
Oh, you turned it off.
What's hacker, not Haka?
Oh my god.
It's only us.
All right, this is Steins Gate. This is the scene where he's talking to the quote unquote camera in the in that llama picture. It's like one of the first scenes. That was pretty obvious, yes. This scene is really difficult if you don't know the anime really well.
The fuck is in there? Is that a DVD? What?
It's a copy of Yoshi's Island DS.
Does the sandwich actually have like a DVD or something?
No, the sandwich does not have a DVD. Basically, that sandwich was made out of like expired stuff from my house because I didn't want to waste real food on this. You can't waste food, you know?
So it's supposed to be a normal sandwich?
Yes, you know.
It seems familiar.
There's an element of it that you're gonna see and go, oh yeah, okay. But the rest of it, it's like such a weirdly specific scene to take from this show. Is
it like a major show?
It's probably on the list of like the first 20 shows that you're probably gonna want to watch.
Is it Konosuba?
It's not Konosuba, sorry. It's Sword Art Online.
Konosuba is kind of like a parody of that, so...
Yeah, you got close. You were really close. I know what it is the second you show it. And I know what scene it's a reference to as well. But this is Keijo. This is the scene where, it's either the first one where she had taken, like, data, so to speak, or it's the second one where she'd gotten, like, more data from everybody. But regardless, it's the Gate of Booty Lawn.
Yeah, it is.
This one might be a little easier to guess, but it's such a specific scene from this show.
4 guys.
Yeah.
On a balcony.
I literally copied their outfits and hairstyles exactly, and I will say the one with all black is the main character.
And are they blowing bubbles?
Yes, those are bubbles.
I feel like it's a comedy show.
It is a comedy.
What was it, Sakamoto-kun?
That actually is the correct answer. Yeah, so this is a scene where they're blowing bubbles together, and Sakamoto's blowing some cool bubbles and stuff, and I actually thought you wouldn't be able to get that one, so I'm surprised you got that one so easily.
This is one of the hardest ones I have, if not the hardest clip. I have to try hard, so Redacted will forgive me when I find it.
Oh no.
I'm Redacted, 5 years old. It's somewhere within the area I've had access to, where no one will find it. Yet, it will come back to me eventually. Where is
Oh
that?
no. Uh-oh.
Dokoda.
I didn't actually recognize that immediately, actually.
Dokoda.
But I'm trying to think through the shows I've watched. This is already not going well. Okay, I'm gonna need a hint.
The character that I'm portraying is a girl.
That's not necessarily helping. That's the unfortunate part. Let's see. Don't think it's from a slice of life, because this seems too serious, but... I'm sorry, man. I'm just gonna have to give up on this. I don't know.
This is actually a show that we discussed earlier in the call.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is still. Is it Future Diary?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I should have just said that! I'm so dumb! It might either be really obvious, or it might be really difficult, depending on, like, I guess what you're thinking of. So let's see.
I mean, I watched this clip like 4 times. The fuck is this, man?
Oh, you don't know?
Are those eggs where like a chicken with a human head comes out?
I mean, yeah, that's what's in the scene.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is a pretty oddly specific clip to take.
I'm guessing it's one of the lesser known anime?
It may or may not be. I'm not really even sure where this show ranks on the popularity scale.
Is it the dream sequence?
Theoretically, it could be said a dream sequence, but it kind of like isn't at the same time. It's a weird middle ground. I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know, random guess, ping pong.
It is not ping pong, the animation. It is Shokugeki no Soma. At least if I remember correctly, Soma is trying to cook an egg for Arena, and so right after, this is the fan service scene. Like, this is when it gets to the foodgasm scene. The reason why I didn't do the scene after is because there's like literal nudity in it, and I can't do that.
Here's the next picture.
Oh boy, and already I'm having trouble figuring it out. Let's see, so got a guy in a hat. I'm assuming it's a hat at least. I guess I should ask, is the guy on the right old or no?
Older than the guy on the left.
This is actually getting kind of difficult already. Is it Erased? Or not erased, sorry. Is it Death Parade? Death Parade.
No.
Ah!
I can give you a hint. The hat that he's wearing is Straw Hat Luffy's hat.
Like, I don't know. I'm literally just like going through my head, like all the stuff I watched. Mathematics. Oh, it's like blue hair. Although I'm not actually sure if that does help me, weirdly enough. Is it like JoJo's?
It's Assassination Classroom.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should have looked at the big smile.
Is one of them a girl?
Yes, that background scenery is literally taken from this scene. Like, that is literally taken from the anime directly. I am covering up the anime characters themselves with these avatars.
Is it a slice of life?
No.
It's not Gurren Lagann, is it?
It's not Gurren Lagann.
But it takes place in modern times.
Yeah, like, it might be, like, very slightly in the past. I can't remember what the phones looked like.
Is it an action show?
I wouldn't call it an action show, but I can't tell you what genre it is, because if I tell you the genre, then it's like, immediately, like, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I give up.
Okay.
Well, tell me the genre.
It's the horror genre. It's Another.
Another?
Yeah, this is the last episode of Another. This is already really weird. I think I know what this is, maybe, but I just...
Wait.
Maybe I don't. What the heck? I thought I knew what it was from, like, the first scene, and now I'm kind of like, Well, like, is it actually, like, the obvious one? That's the question. Like, I think it might be JoJo's, but it could be a joke.
It's actually My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay.
The very first episode where he jumps and Deku is hanging from his leg as he flies.
Oh, I should have known that. I saw like the weird little like crouch thing. I thought it might have been the opening of season 2 specifically.
Okay. What the hand towards the sky? It's in the space? It's... Wait. So, is the hand in place, or does the hand travel through spaces?
It's more that there are, like, different hands.
What's with the ray transition?
You'll understand when I tell you what it is. Let's say that this takes place in the opening of a show.
Oh god. Kokoko?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, sure.
No, it's Sword Art Online!
Wait, you did it twice?
Yeah, because I didn't think you would catch the second time. There's a scene in the opening where it shows Kirito's hand looking at like a semi-normal sky, then it cuts to Asuna's hand like with like over this weird like starry looking sky, and then it cuts to Kirito's hand. The only way you would have really recognized this immediately is if you watched Mother's Basement's video on it, because he talked about it for a sizable chunk of time, and he's like, yeah, this is actually a cool shot.
Well, your final picture.
Alright, let's see. So, dog getting petted by somebody in a closet or a warehouse of some kind. I'm just gonna guess quickly, because this is the only one that's gonna come to mind. Is it Cowboy Bebop?
It's not because of the dog. I'll show you the edited picture.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Is it Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or the original?
Yeah, you got it, you got it.
Okay, that's what I started to get the implication of as I started looking at the shading, like, okay, wait a minute. That's the scene where he turns his daughter into a freaking dog, isn't it?
Yep.
You freaking jerk. Ugh!
You won.
Yeah, and it was kind of unfair because you picked a lot of really obvious things and I picked a bunch of obscure stuff.
It was fair enough, you gave me enough hints, I should have gotten them. I'm just not that good at anime.
I mean, maybe. It's just like, my whole reasoning behind this, I literally looked at your My Anime list and said, okay, what came out a while ago that I don't think he's watched in a while?
Who picks the same anime twice? Goddamn.
Well, who got both of those, got points for
twist.
both, or you didn't get points for those, you know, so it's actually a good choice.
But now, let's get on to Machine of Madness, because I lost and have to do one punishment. So looking forward to it.
I am too.
Okay, well, time to make a paper dragon, I guess. I'm gonna be happy if it even closely resembles anything with wings. This feels like school again, where somebody's teaching me step by step what to do, and I still can't manage it. I'm counting it as a win because I got to make a cool dragon and you got nothing.
I mean, that's fair, but now I don't have to record myself making a whole dragon, so if anything, you know, it's beneficial to me, you know?
If you got any cool ideas for games or questions you want to ask from the guests, then you can let us know in the comments down below, and it was great having you on DuoReview.
Yeah, thanks for having me, dude. I'm glad I got to participate.
You can check out DuoReview in the link below or on screen now, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!